Cheap show time!
It's the price of shite.
Cheap show time!
Welcome to Cheap Show. Well, we're back in Hampstead Heath again for another episode of Cheap Show. This is the video companion, I guess, for the episode.
Beautiful day, Paul.
Beautiful day,
Beautiful
Mr.
day.
Silverman.
And
Beautiful day to just, take in the sights and sounds of the Heath.
I've got a question.
Yes.
It's only just Easter now. Doesn't it usually happen like a month earlier?
No, it's always like the second weekend of Lent or something like that.
Yeah, but
and that
Lent
changes.
isn't a month.
No, but
It's a
even though
movable
that
feast.
changes,
I'm aware it's
yeah,
a movable feast.
but it tends to be April.
It does.
Yeah, the only reason I know that is because I looked it up recently for a radio thing I was
right.
working on, and it's like, yeah, every April, second week of Lent, whatever.
Anyway, so this is the bank holiday fair that's been here for years, like fun fair,
Yeah.
which I used to come to as a child. I used to love it.
Yes, he hasn't set up.
Did you used to like fairs as a kid?
Not really.
I used to really love it. It had that magic for me
Yeah.
very early on.
Oh, apologies in advance. We're using the Insta itself for the camera. I put little muffs on it, which give it a weird kind of like Shrek look.
It's nice. It anthropomorphises it a bit.
So hopefully we'll take
Hello
some of
there.
the wind off.
Are you all right, camera on a stick?
Hello, Mr. Camera on a stick. So hopefully that takes some of the wind off, but I can't promise it. So apologies if the
Are those
if
meant
the
to be
mics
muffs?
are-
They just look like cubes of. Is that
Well,
meant
they
to be
are.
a muff?
Yeah,
Huh.
they are. They are official. I mean, say semi-official Instagram
But
muffs.
didn't you have fluffy ones? But those had a problem with the fluff.
No, the fluffy ones are for the lapel mics.
Oh, yeah, of course.
You can't really get the same for that because it will cover the lens. So you have
Of
to.
course,
see
yeah.
now, big wind coming through. We don't know. Anyway, well, the point is that we're doing a walkabout video this week, episode, and so we thought, why not do a little video as well? Because we're on Hampstead Heath and we are exploring the geocaches that are hidden around the Heath, and just the Heath. There are urban ones aplenty.
Skeleton.
Oh, aye.
Skeleton man.
In the haunted house.
I'm going to get a shot of that.
Oh, look, it's a ledge wobbling because of the wind. Oh.
Oh, I should start taking photos generally for the episode.
Oh, yeah, you're in charge of photographs this week. Is that all right?
Yeah.
Yeah? Can you make sure they're in focus?
Don't
Well
start.
lit.
I've taken some beautiful photographs for this show over the years.
Yeah, but there's a weird thing about your phone where when you send them to me, there's like compression on them, and that compression makes it look a bit blurry.
That is Gmail's problem and not mine.
No,
mate.
it won't be Gmail's problem at all.
You just like these niggle points with me, don't you?
Someone has to.
My photography is one of the best.
Photography.
Stop.
Your Vietnamese hot bowl of food
Oh
photography.
my god. You know what, Paul? I'm
What?
looking forward to when we get into those bloody ciders so I don't have to feel the pain of your company so
Yeah.
vociferously.
We're drinking today. We're going geocache hunting, which, if you remember our video, or rather our episode where we went on a Gannon's Golden Quest with Ethan and Eli in Epping Forest, we accidentally found a little geocache box, which is a hidden location, and you sign a little book and leave a little trinket and show that you were there, and then find another one.
Step forward a bit into that light.
How much light do you want?
Just so your face is, you can feel it on your face. There you go. Yeah, that was good.
I'm trying to find it. It's right here. Yeah, it's right there.
Nice. You don't have to do that face, but yeah.
I do. So they're setting up a
Fun fair, yeah. And it stretches all the way up as well.
Does it?
Yes, there's another part of it as well, usually. I don't know. It's two fairs, essentially.
Also, we shouldn't walk too far in case we've walked past the first geocache.
Well, do you know what, Paul? Before we do that mission,
Yeah.
there's a much more urgent mission
Yeah.
going on in my
Pants.
retinal. What do they call it?
Retinal?
No, my
Your eye?
urethric system.
You piss out your eye?
I do.
I mean,
I piss tears of blood
Yeah.
because of
So-
this fucking show.
You know, you
I need
just
to
tell me
piss.
that stuff. Oh, all right, where do you want to go then? Where's
Well,
the appropriate place
let's
to
get
go?
up into some bushes up here.
Right, we're going to go into
We
the
don't
bushes
know,
up
but
here.
we don't know until we look at the app when the caches are.
I know. So how about you get the piss off the back of your get the piss done, and then we'll start
Off the back.
afresh.
Yeah, but
You know what I'm saying?
yes, let's go up there.
If
Look,
you can
there's
shake off
bushes
the
up there.
oppression of the piss. There's, you know.
Oh,
oh,
really,
the
it's
little
making
thing.
me antsy.
Well, let's do it then. Let's find you a pissing point.
Up there, I reckon, top of the hill.
Christ. Right. Okay. So we'll start there. In terms
Do you
of
know
looking
those
for a
houses
geocache.
were filmed for which famous horror film?
American Werewolf in London.
Yeah.
There you go. Another fact that he said on the podcast before. Hence why I know it.
Good scene, that.
Yeah. No, that's good. I love the Heath on days like this. Look at it.
The only issue I have with the Heath
Yeah.
on days like this and in general is how many fucking people are on it.
Yeah. They do ruin it for everyone, don't they, people? It's all.
They kind of do, though, because in a lot of our walkabouts over the years, we've got a bit further out, and that is idyllic.
Yeah.
Similar landscapes, you know, in South London or whatever that we've been on, and you just don't have. You have half the amount of people.
Yeah. Well, like when
It's
we went
so
to
central.
when we went to Stanford Park,
It was crazy, yeah.
and it's like this, but like barely anyone we
Yeah.
saw. It's kind of nice.
Yeah.
Right, anyway, look, we're on the Heath, we begin on Geocache. You'll be popping in and out, you won't see everything, but we'll give you a little video companion diary to go with this week's episode. So, with that being said, let's get geocaching.
Let's get
Let's
cache.
get cache with the cache in.
There must be some lingo. Have you looked into the whole community? This is the other thing I wanted
No,
to bring
it's a
up
bit
with you,
frightening.
Paul.
Might
We
be-
might
it's all
get
John Rogers
cancelled.
types.
We might get cancelled by
Why?
the geocache because we're making fun of it.
We're not making fun of it. When at any point have we said we're going to make fun of it?
Because we'll be saying things like spunk and beefy
Yeah,
farts and
But that's fine, that's us, that's
meat
on us.
finger. And
Clam. Oh, I did a burp there, it tastes like fish. Weird. Right, let's
Maybe
find...
you would smell my matcha.
No.
Do you know there's fish in it?
a matcha shortage because of Starbucks, basically. But people love this. Have you ever tried one?
Gives you a real lift.
Does it?
Immediately.
Ah.
Faster than coffee.
Oh, I just like the taste. I mean, I'm not.
You
all that
should
bothered.
try that.
You should
I'm not
try
really
the lavender
about,
one.
I'm not really about the lift. I'm not about needing it.
Oh
Anyway.
my God. Oh my
Oh,
God.
I'm all right. I'm just saying I don't need the hit that you're desiring from that. It's fine. I'm good. I'm good.
Because he's
I'm
like
good.
a Protestant. It's like
Why am I like a Protestant?
because you don't enjoy getting high in any way.
Doesn't mean I'm a Protestant.
You're going to be drinking later, mate.
Oh, I'm going to be drinking when
Yeah.
I get my hands on it.
And why do you drink? Just for the taste. It's not looking for that high on the drink. Is that right, Paul?
Is that right?
No, I like to get horny.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, see, it's never like just the pleasure of being high.
No, I need to
You
get
always
horny.
have to. You need to get horny.
Because weed don't make me horny. Weed makes me the opposite of horny, where booze makes me horny, right? But it makes me horny in a weird way, in that I want action, I need it, but it also the booze gives me loads of self-loathing, which means I don't ask for it.
Self-loathing
I don't get it.
and
So I
and
just
horniness.
wank. It's just
Does
wank.
booze make you wank? Really?
Sometimes, yeah.
I never feel like to have a wank when I'm drunk.
Well, no, only I've said too much. You know too much. I've got problems. Can't get up unless I'm drunk, Eli.
I don't believe that.
So I have to get
I don't
smashed,
believe
and
that.
then it's like a thick rod.
I don't believe it.
I
So,
just
I
find
mean-
that when it comes to like abandon, you know,
It
drunk
scares you, the
abandon.
idea of losing control.
Yes.
And that is
And
absolutely
it's the same for certain
understandable.
drugs. Why I won't take certain drugs
Psychedelics,
ever.
yeah.
Well, I'd like to at least try that once, like a mushroom, just once in a
I
safe
thought you had
environment.
tried it.
Yeah, but it was like years ago. It
Okay.
had not much of an effect.
Okay.
We were watching Troll 2, right, and taking mushrooms, thinking it'd be funny.
It's
And
not a good
I
idea,
just
yeah.
remember thinking, like, my whole head feels like it's made of metal, and my teeth felt metal.
And then nothing much
And
else.
then not
you
much
didn't get
else.
visual.
No.
Well, we should do
Anyway.
some mushrooms.
Let's
mate.
do some mushrooms on Cheap Show this year.
Are you really? Are you up for that? Really?
Yeah, we could do that.
Okay.
It might be a Patreon-only bloody video, that one.
Okay. Well, get hold of some. You do it like a small amount.
Yeah.
But you want enough to actually have some kind of effect, right?
All right. Well, anyway, on that weird note, we're just going to take a quick break. So we'll see you in a little while. No, they learned too much there. Way too much about the. God. Right. Well, we found our first geocache box. It was in this log. We found it with the app, it beeped, and we've logged it. And we found a few bits inside.
There were some key rings that people have left, a swimmer.
Can I just carefully bring that to you?
Swimmer there, and you can see a dinosaur in there. I have actually tidied this up because there was lots of loose logbooks.
Yeah.
And I put them all in this waterproof thing, so we are leaving it in better condition, Paul.
And that's what
And
they
Paul
say, isn't it?
swiped a pin badge in there.
And you
no
say that,
care.
but I also put in a
I'll show
multi-tool fob,
Yes,
which
so-
I think is a decent replacement.
Yes, I agree. I'm just teasing you.
What? You're
Once
feral. You're like a
I just
feral
don't
scout.
like your implications when you talk about things that I do, as if everything I do is insidious. And whether you mean it or not, that's how it always seems to me.
You insidious wanker.
Anyway, we found our first tub, and now we're going to take a little
Putting the tub
picnic
back.
moment. Yeah,
You want to put it back, Mr.
I'll
Longhouse?
put it back as far as I can put it. Tell you
Come
what, you
round the
hold
other
this.
side of the log.
You hold this. And when you hold that, mate, you've got to keep it as steady as you can for as long as you can. Otherwise, it's a nightmare to put back in. So, I'm going to put it back where we found it. You can bring that down to me if you want. Here we go. I'm going to put this back down where I found it. I'm going to put it.
Put it deeper.
No, if I put it deeper, what if kids
Okay,
come along? They
all
can't reach it. I'm going to put it
Well,
in a
you
place
judge how far up the log flew you want to do that.
because I don't want it to fall out of reach. I'm going to try and put it in a place where it's just accessible.
Spottable, but not too exposed.
All right, it's just sitting there. It's about here.
Oh, that's good, yeah.
So I think it's. Yeah, you can see it if you're looking for it.
All right.
I'll tell you what, I don't even know if that's going to be able to see it, but I'm going to put it in here.
You actually spotted it first, didn't you?
Yeah,
I saw the yellow lid.
down there somewhere, mate. Anyway,
It's good to have a brightly coloured lid on these things.
It helped because I thought
Yeah,
if that had been a
especially
coffee-coloured lid or black, I don't think we would have
No.
seen it. We would have had a bit of a pissy hiss fit.
Ah, good.
Right. Okay. Cool. Well, here we are near to Boadicea's mound.
Just up there is the mound.
Even though most people agree that she probably isn't there at all, but it's nice. And we're going to start our little picnic. So we'll see you a little bit later. Right, we're off to geocache number 2, which is
Straight ahead.
direction somehow. Oh, do you reckon they're geocaching over there, those two lovely old people?
No.
They'll shop for a day. I
How
bet
do you know they're lovely or old?
Well, they might be. They're smiling. They look like they're having a jolly day out. They might be American tourists. They have an American tourist vibe.
That lady was American that you talked to about the podcast.
Yeah.
Not here, the lilt.
No, I heard they're lilt,
Yeah.
but their boyfriend was English as the day.
Yeah.
So, and they looked to be in love,
We're coming back down past the pavilion that was mentioned in the John le Carre novel.
and also mentioned in the 2 previous episodes we've done on this
Smiley's
podcast.
People, I believe, was the novel.
Yeah.
It's funny that there isn't one there because that's a real good spot. It's mentioned in a.
It might have been once. We don't know that geocaching hasn't changed over time.
It all looks very recent to me.
Yeah. I mean, they only go back a few years.
Yeah,
I wonder when geocaching became like a thing people can do. When it was like with
Well, as
smartphones.
soon as smartphones, yeah. That's
But then people must have been able to have GPS things they could do before smartphones.
there was
made it
probably
popular.
there were probably versions of it,
Yeah.
but not like this widespread Tupperware box full
No,
of key rings sort of vibe.
it's kind of elaborate.
You know what? I think we need to be going.
I mean, we
Let's
can
have a check. You know, here's that memorial to the. Is it an airman? You remember we said that in the previous episode?
We've still got a bit to walk.
Let me see.
It must be right up that path.
It's more like there.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Look, I'm holding it directly in front of me.
Geocaching.
It's not,
Exactly.
It's not a location. It's just a location, not
It's
a thing.
no, it's all right.
Thank you.
I bloody asked for your help anyway.
I would like
How
to.
dare you?
What about going on a date though? With her?
I don't think you'd be here, Ty.
I know, but no one is.
She looks clean.
Oh, fuck you.
Which way are we going? I don't think it's up that way, mate.
Can we just make it clear once
think
and
it's
for
up
all?
this
I
way.
do. I wash all of my areas daily and deodorise where necessary. Okay, let's keep on this path then.
I think it's straight ahead of us, to be honest, mate. That's what I think.
Okay. I think it'd be off to the right slightly.
Well, look, we'll
but
soon
yeah.
find out, won't we, eventually, when we get to the point where we've gone too far left or right a bit, right?
Yeah, that's right.
So let's have a little look. I think it's literally right up this
Well,
path.
look at the arrow though.
I am.
The arrow is slightly.
I know, but
That arrow is where you're pointing. Do you understand what I mean?
yes, and I'm
So it's
aware of
not-
that.
The blue line is where it should be pointing along.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, this path is going to go all the way up this way, right? Then at some point we need to come off the path to the right.
That's right. That's
and
right.
then we'll find
Well,
it.
we're in agreement then.
So that's why I'm saying we just follow the path for a bit until we get close to it, and then we'll come off the path. We've still got a little while to go, I think.
Yeah.
But I think, yeah, at a certain point. Yeah.
I've
anyway,
had some snacks kindly donated by listeners to the podcast.
yeah. Did you enjoy
I
them?
had some salami chips, a
I
single
had some as
rasher
well.
of bacon, And also a whole pack of pork scratchings, which were bloody good. And very
demolished.
salty. So I've had a lot of pork products. 3 pork products.
3 pork products and some cider.
I had a
some
sip of their
lovely
cider. I didn't drink much of
Didn't
that.
drink it.
It gave me a headache.
Oh well, I'm going to drink all of mine.
Okay,
And then get
fine.
a massive bonk on. And then we'll go through the ramifications of that later.
The ramifications.
Oh yeah, mate. I'll give you ramifications. That's actually troubling to say. Right, I'm just going to do a quick check. Yeah, we're still
Okay.
on the right path.
Must be right at the top then, huh?
Yeah. All right. Well, listen. You don't need to see every bloody inch of this, so we'll see you later on the trail, and we'll definitely show you when we get to the geocache. You won't miss out on that. We promise you. All right. See you in a bit. Bit of confusion, but Eli's keen eyesight caught it, and we found the Ninja Cache box, and it's here. You want to show them just very
Well,
quickly what's
perhaps
inside
that's what
it?
the black gaffer tape's for. It's ninja. It's like a ninja.
Like all suited up so you can't see their face. Yeah, no.
I mean, that's the best we've got so far. Why it's called that?
Yeah,
What? Anything else?
I have no
Why it
other-
would be? Must be that.
It's a threat to the Chinese. Don't know,
Oh yeah.
because that's what ninjas were, weren't they?
They were,
They're
yeah.
seen as villains in the Chinese world.
Yes.
Show quickly inside the box.
As I was saying,
Oh, you put the shrimp in.
rubbery shrimp.
There we go.
That has
Little
been
rubbish shrimp.
my contribution to this box. There was a little toy magnifying glass. Oh, this I didn't mention. A little glass button.
little glass bottle thing. That's cute.
This is in much better condition than the Boudicca's Mound cache. A very much intact single logbook, plus the bookie's pencil
Always good.
to use, and you know, just all together a well looked after little geocache.
Yeah, nice.
So I'm going to stick it back in the hole.
Stick it firmly and securely.
But look at this. Ow! It's itchy and upset.
Oh, I'm sorry. I got nothing on me though, honestly, to help you.
Ah!
I don't think so.
I need
anyway.
some salve. Did I get it from this hole?
No, because you got it before you reached in, didn't you?
No.
Stick it all the way in. Get in there. Get in.
It's all the way in.
Good. Right. So we are going to take another little break now. We're going to have a little drinky poo and a snacky woo, and then we're going to go for our third geocache box.
And
then.
how many are we aiming for?
I think we'll aim for 4, and then we'll see if we get a cheeky 5, and if it's in the way, if it's on our way out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, we'll go for a cheeky look for a 5th if it's convenient. But 4's on the cards today. We're 2 down, 2 to go. Let's see if we can find the other 2 before the sun drops below the horizon.
That bridge has no behind.
That ahead of you is a fake bridge, a facade of a bridge, merely for aesthetic value. There is no way to cross, board, or see it from the other side.
Well, you'd have to climb actually like a tightrope.
Yeah, you would. Anyway, we're by Kenwood House in the Heath, where we found our 3rd geocache. There's only a little bottle, but we've already spoken about it on the podcast, and now we're going to put it back in its hidey hole. So, Eli, would you like to please put it back where we found it, please?
Here it
Here we
is.
go.
Was it this one, yeah?
It was this
Quite
one.
obvious.
Yeah.
What I'd like to know, the vagina tree.
Woof.
The wolf.
Well, that's
Is that what they meant?
the
Woof.
tree.
Wolf.
No, no, the tree was just tree wolf. Tree wolf.
But this is, I'd call it fanny tree.
Fine. Do you want to go onto the app and rename it the Fanny Tree?
I would like to, yes. But no, someone won't let me. Won't let me express myself artistically. Right.
You have to be artistic first, mate.
Ooh. It burns, you
There's
dickhead.
your comeback.
Fuck me.
A mincing position of your body followed by an ooh. Not the best comeback. I'm off camera right now, so because I know.
You're not off camera, you're on camera,
Yeah,
you
but
twat.
I'm keep framing it so you're on camera. Right
Who
now.
cares?
I care because I can do this and no one can see.
Do licky veggie fingers. Yeah, he's doing
I'm
it.
still not showing it on camera, so I didn't do it. Anyway, put it back in the
You're a
old.
twat. Okay,
Please.
can we stop with the hostilities for a
Go on.
second? This.
Go on. Do it with some fucking pageantry, please. Thank you. Oh, hello. He's spatting the hole.
Was it upright?
It was upright with the black head sticking out.
Like that?
Yeah. I mean, it was lying on its side to make it a little bit more
It looks, yeah, that's much better.
inconspicuous.
That's better. Yeah,
That's what
that's
it
what
was.
I was asking.
Right. Okay. We are going to find our next. I reckon we can squeeze in 5. One more gets not too far away, and then one near the extension.
The Heath extension.
The extension where we're going to end. Like we like to end nearly every fucking episode round here. But that's the plan. So we're going to do that in a minute, and you'll join us later. That's it. I like that bridge, and I like that house. Nice and big, innit? Right, see you in a bit, everyone. Bye bye. See you when we get on walking a bit later. Right, well, we're just off to our 4th location. We stopped off at the Henry Moore thing. That was nice. And now we're just doing a quick walk through these. I mean, yeah, who lives there, do you think? Must be park people. Would you like to work here and live in there? Would you, if you could?
Not really.
I think I would. I think if I had to end out my days somewhere, that little house on the hill, looking after the heath, I'd be happy with that.
I don't
That'd
think
be a good way to end my life.
Google Lens it and see if it says me.
It must be like chalet or something. It doesn't look like a business building, you know.
No, it looks like a
homely,
home, yeah.
but a very small home, and 2 of them at that. So who knows? Does it say anything?
It says it's Kenwood House, but it's not. The AI says it's Kenwood House.
Yeah, the AI.
It's the dairy at Kenwood House. It's a dairy.
What?
How interesting.
They don't make milk and shit there, right?
No, but it was obviously the dairy at Kenwood House.
Oh, except I'll move on. Go on, what does it say?
While Humphrey Repton worked on Kenwood's grounds in the removal of or disguise of old service buildings in the 1790s,
Oh, a long time ago.
George Sanders, the second Earl's architect, from 1794 to 6, built a dairy for the Earl's wife, Louisa.
All right, love.
That's
what do you
it.
want for your birthday? A dairy?
They're older than I thought. I thought they were early 20th century.
Yeah, but no, they're much older. But what does that mean? What do the houses say? What does it say? Kenwood became...
Oh, they've been restored, obviously. So
yeah, but what
Kenwood-
are they used for now?
Kenwood became what would be described in 1838 as beyond all question the finest country residence in the suburbs of London. Tending a dairy was then a fashionable hobby for aristocratic women. It's a posh, fake dairy.
I honestly, I'm not putting this together. Come on, darling. Let's go and pretend to make milk.
Well, they did it. No, they didn't pretend. They actually did it, but it was like a hobby.
Like
you know.
jam jar.
Yeah, like
Jams.
like preserve making.
Yeah. Let's all go make some cheese and milk.
Following the example of the French Queen Marie Antoinette. I never knew Marie Antoinette was a big teat puller.
I guess so.
Was into milking cows.
Let them teat cows.
Almost. Let them
milk cows.
milk cows.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let them milk.
not teat. You don't teat a
Let
cow.
them milk teats.
Let them milk teats.
Yeah.
But such, here we go, this answers your question, but such dairies were still functional. And the one at Kenwood would have supplied the house with butter, milk and cream.
Oh, so it's very localised.
The ice
then,
was
yeah.
stored in the ice house below. You know what? I really want to go up and look at it now. There was an ice house below it. There's an ice house below it.
Which just means a larder, basically.
No,
That
it's a fridge. It's a...
But when was that built? Like 1800s?
No. They had them back in the 1700s. They're a massive
Oh.
thing. Rich people would have
Oh, yeah.
ice houses because the ice was imported on boats down the canals and then put in their basements, basically.
Crazy to think, but that's how you... And now
That's how
it's
you got an ice
something
cube.
You stick in a fucking freezer in your fridge and forget about it until it goes horrible. Oh, there you
It's
go.
that ice smell. That stinky
Oh,
fridge
yeah.
ice smell.
Stinky stale ice. Anyway, so that's where we are. We're just coming over to the crest. I think is this still the Kenwood ground? I imagine it is.
Yes, it is, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
that's the fucking dairy on the hill.
Yeah,
That's
true.
the Kenwood House dairy.
Some benches.
Well, I never knew that about that building.
Never.
No.
We're all learning something today, which is important.
This is the path on which I met Ricky Gervais.
Oh, you saw him now. What would you
We
say?
thought you might, you know.
Nah, bollocks to him. He's too busy making boringly inoffensive movies for
Someone's
people.
left some flowers in that bench. Barry Cohen.
Maybe it's for Barry Cohen. We'll never really know. Oh. Right, in that case, we're not too far away from our location, so we're going to crack on and we'll see you a little bit later. So we found our final geocache of the day. It was just here. Just basically there on a little magnet strip. I don't even know if you can see it. There we go. It's just there. And that's our last one of the day. The fourth one, we found the tree, but we did not find the little bottle, which suggests it's either been taken, lost or nicked or something.
But destroyed, because they did say it was wet.
Maybe it's just like that's unpleasant.
I think it was
Let's
a
just
soggy
get rid
hole.
of it. Yeah.
Maybe. Who knows? But no one had updated it. The last time was what, like October last year was when it was last recorded.
Yes.
So, but for us, this was Seven Sisters Ponds on the extension, and we've decided our final geocache.
We should hit a field just here,
Yeah.
and then it's like a 10-minute walk into
Yeah.
Golders Green where you can get your bus, mate. Okay?
Yeah, cool. But I'm happy to finish me little drinks.
Okay, we've got
those Japanese snacks.
We need
Still,
to. Yeah.
you know, there's a few little things to nibble on.
Okay.
We can ruminate and sum up our day, and then we can part.
Okay.
All right. All good, mate. I've enjoyed today. I found not only is the Heath one of my favourite places, and not only is it one of my favourite places on a day like this, but also the geocaching thing has made me look at it slightly differently.
It takes you, yeah. I'm just going to get a shot of the sun over there.
Yeah, nice. We've had some lovely pictures today as well. That's the other thing to comment on. Some lovely, lovely views.
The extension has a bit more of a rural, you know,
What?
rough, rural, natural vibe to it than the rest. It was a farm. That's what the
Wilkes Farm or something
Wilkes
they call
Farm,
it.
yeah.
But I might do more geocaching just on my own at some point. I quite liked it when I went round.
Should we sit here?
You know,
I love these little. These are very pastory-like. This little field.
what, to have our little picnic
a
on?
little
You mean?
fieldlet here. Do you want to go here?
Yeah, we can do that. It's a bit near the road. I was
go
hoping we'd go a bit further, in
down.
where it's
Okay,
flatter.
fine.
Like we know where we ended it, where we played the Jenga
Oh yeah,
game
we can go
that
all the way
time.
down there if you want.
Yeah, I'd
sure.
like that.
Okay.
It's just round the
It's
corner,
another
isn't
5-minute walk. Yeah.
Yeah, cool. So yeah,
This is down here is where we were playing frisbee and Richard and Madeley and Judy. Richard and Judy came out.
Judy.
We
And
saw
what do
it.
they say? Stop
No,
flowing.
they were just
Having a cup of tea.
no, they just came out on the field or whatever.
Walking their
It's one
dog.
of these houses they had. I wonder if they still live there.
Who knows? And more importantly,
Who the fuck
who
cares?
fucking cares? Richie?
She doesn't even broadcast anymore, I don't think.
No, because they basically fat shamed her out of existence. It was like, haven't you put on weight, love? What are you doing on
Who was
telly?
like the son?
It was like press in general and like
Yeah.
people's opinions online, like how old and haggard she was becoming. And it's
God,
like,
that's terrible.
fucking just give her a break. She's a fucking woman in
Madeley-
her fucking 60s.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, Madeley, he's just gone full fucking partridge at this
Full
point.
partridge,
And I think he's aware of it. I think he's like, oh, I can just say what I want. And
Oh,
people
did he?
think I'm a character.
He had that book, didn't he?
oh.
That novel. Remember that?
Oh yeah, and it was so partridge. It's a murder mystery set in the thing, and it's like, oh God, don't stop talking.
I wonder what happened to that. It probably didn't sell very well.
I never heard of it at all. It wasn't on their fucking book club. I know that for a fact.
Well, they were trying to do an Oprah Winfrey where they did books and.
I think they did it before Oprah, you know. But I might be wrong, but I'm going to
I mean, I'd like to live.
around
I was
there.
going to live in a really posh part of London. So this is.
I mean, this is as posh as you get.
Yeah. Well, no, Kensington is posher. But
Like phrase it, it's as posh as I'd like to get.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Oh, what's that? Over there, little house or a little chalet or something. I don't know. We might do one more little video to sign off, but this also could be the last one we do. Who knows?
We're going to lose the light, and then we're not going to be able to.
Mate,
find
we're
our
not
way
going to
in
lose the light
dark.
for another like hour and a half, and I won't be filming by then, so it's fine. It's at that nice period now, which just getting into twilight. The blue's fading away. It's bringing out more golden colours, certain purples and oranges. You know, it's nice. It's calm. It's peaceful. I like it. That's why I like London. When people say, oh, why didn't you move somewhere quiet, away from the big city? It's like, well, London's great because you have the big city, but then you've got all this country.
See, that's the
stuff.
field where
Yeah.
I saw Richard and Judy.
Richard Madeley and
But that's
Judy
not the main one we
Madeley.
used to play on. We used to play over this side. We did play sometimes there. It's
Must
up to
be
you.
goal poles.
There's a bench there. See those benches? facing
Where
the
would you
side?
like to have our final picnic?
I'd like to do it on that bench over there.
Let's do it. We're going to end over here then. That seems quiet, doesn't it? Here we are.
This is exactly where I saw Richard and Judy.
Should we shout for their names? Should we just scream, Richard! Fight me!
That's that church. That's where we came in when we walked down from the Dollis Brook.
Yeah, because the
Over there.
flat's over there, isn't it? So that leads up towards Henley Corner, basically, doesn't it? Up that way. Don Henley's Corner.
I think that might be Richard Madeley.
Where?
Guy in the t-shirt there.
No, I don't think it is. No, it's not. That guy looks happy with himself and not resentful of his career at all. So no, this is a... You want to do this on the bench here then?
Yeah.
Brother Curtis.
Oh look, Spider-Man.
Superman. That is... Oh, I see.
Oh,
Wait,
that's
what's going
Superman
on?
as well. And Batman's on top.
I'm going to go ahead and say... Oh, no, there's a Fun Day van outside. So I'm going to presume... Because I was going to say, I bet you fucking Jonathan Ross lives there. But no, if it's a Fun Day thing, it's obviously someone's birthday party maybe. And they went, can we stick a Batman on your roof?
Weird.
Or maybe they own the company.
Yeah, that's more
Fun
like
Day. Fun Day bus.
It's an advert for their company.
And yeah, something like that. So, here we are. What's that? I guess that's just phone lines and shit then, I take it, but yeah.
That's a radio tower.
Yeah. So here we are. We're going to end our video here. We're going to end our episode here. We're going to finish a few drinks, have a few chats, wrap this up. And yeah, nice and peaceful end. This is, to be fair, been a kind of chill day, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Nicely chill. So yeah, cool. That's what we're going to do. You have anything you want to say to the camera?
No.
On the off chance this ends up being the last? No? Nothing? Want to talk about your hat?
No.
No, you want to talk about your stupid hat?
No, I don't. You're the
Fine.
one who seems to have an
Okay,
issue, so
fine.
there you go.
All right. So if we came up that way, we'd head into that. What did you say it was? That like estate of houses that was built. from-
Hampstead Garden Suburb.
Yeah. Was that up that way?
Yes.
And then on towards Henley
This
Corner.
is kind of it as well,
Yeah.
but the main body of it is that way.
Is up
yeah.
that way.
And
Again.
Henley Corner, yeah.
Yeah. And then so yeah. I know exactly where we are then
Yeah.
now. Okay. Cool. All right. Cool. Well, on the off chance this is the last you see of us, we'll say goodbye. But if not, we'll do a little bit as we walk away. We might do one as we walk away. I'll shut up then. Just enjoy the
The
tranquil
way
calm.
back, we have to go that way. Paul. That's
What?
Golders Green is over
Yeah,
there.
yeah, yeah. It's fine. We're not going to be here that long. We're signing off now. It's very dark, as you can probably not see. But we're heading across the big field. Just doing a sign off, Mr. Silverman. Just a very quick sign off to say goodbye. Which way are we heading now?
Basically.
Up that way.
This was the big, this is my original Aerobie field, where I learnt to play Aerobie with my deceased friend Virgil.
I do.
And we did go past his house up there as well. as I
Yeah,
mentioned
funny
earlier.
that. How
And
one of
that's
them.
Hampstead Garden Suburbs up there.
And we
Hampstead
played-
Way. This is that whole road stretches the whole way up and round, and we came across it
Yeah.
at the beginning when we got into the extension.
Is this where we played the final game on the quest then here?
That's right, just
Yeah,
here.
just there.
Yeah.
I seem to remember that. We came
Was
up
it
through
like
that.
a shaky,
It was Jenga shake
with a
thing.
shaky thing?
Yeah, like
shaky
an
alarm.
earthquake mechanic. Anyway, so this is just us wrapping up. There's not much to say. We had a good day. We finished the picnic and you've seen nice chunks of it. So thank you for supporting us if you're a patron. Patreon.com/cheapshow. If not, and you're watching this on YouTube, hope you enjoy it. Like, subscribe, all that kind of business. And that's it really. Cheap Show every Friday. Cheap Shots every fortnight on YouTube. Anyway, say goodbye, Eli.
Goodbye.
Lovely night, lovely smoon out as well. Lovely, just a lovely day. What a lovely, lovely day.
It was a good day. Nice walk.
Yeah, Bill Withers couldn't put it better himself.
He had a lot of songs about suicide, you know.
All right, mate. Fucking, I'm trying to end on a good note. But, hey, God, you actually be saying, I don't know, perfect days about cocaine abuse or something ridiculous next.
Lou Reed's Perfect Day.
Yeah.
Heroin.
Heroin.
Wrong drug.
Oh. Well, on that note, take care. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.